Hey guys, DeweyFin21 here, and sorry this is later than usual, but uh, I've been all messed up ever since that school trip that lasted through Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm reviewing Power Rangers Megaforce episode whatever, Staying on Track. And just in the introduction alone, I was able to make a Spongebob reference and a Lightspeed Rescue reference. So, it tells you how much I stayed on track paying attention to the actual episode. Uh, yeah, episode begins, narration. Then Tensu complains how the Rangers aren't there, which is weird considering the Rangers are never there. And Gosei explains he gave them the day off, which means sliding down a hill on a boogie board, going through the mud into a tiny puddle of water. Um, what? What? And RoboNet asks what they are doing. Noah just says they're having fun. But seriously, what are they doing? I mean, oh, I mean, really, what are they doing? It it doesn't make any sense. And Noah's playing chess with RoboKnight, who wins because you can never beat those AI at chess because it's weird. I don't know. Anyways, uh, then let's see. Then Alice decides her big plan to take over the world is to make sure that the train is late. You attack the city, but your big plan is to make a train system late? Because you say it'll cause people to go murderous on their own. Um, Despite all the high tensions, I don't think there's a murder. There's a murder spree every time there's a traffic jam. So, which is basically your logic. So, um, what were you planning to gain in this? Because you accomplished even less than usual, even though you accomplished more than usual. I'll get to that. That'll make sense later, okay? So you want to stop... are you afraid the Lightspeed Rescue Rangers are going to come there? Because that's the only reason a Power Rangers villain should try to stop a train. And have that be their big plan. If you're wondering what the SpongeBob reference was, Robo Knight wanted to know what having fun was, and so he's just like, "What is fun? Fun is fun is uh uh." F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the deep blue sea. It's funny because it works on many levels. And then let's see what else is going on there. And after that, Alice stops the train, meaning there's only one person who can possibly control the train system now, and that is Garfield. Yes, I did just reference the live-action Garfield movie. No, I'm not ashamed. Let's see, what else? There's, um, Alice stops the trains. They try to find out what she's gonna do next. Robo Knight talks to a kid. And I know people complain about kid actors all the time. I don't mind them. I don't. Because, I mean, I'm not really all that great an actor, and I'm a teenager. I mean, huh. So I can understand. But I don't get angry at kid actors. I don't really get angry at actors in general. I mean, someone had to see something in them to get the role. Eh, but, whatever. Eh, and the kid explains to Robo Knight what missing someone is. I could make another Star Kid reference like I did last episode. In fact, I could make the same Star Kid reference because he explains how it's when you love someone. And I thought he was gonna ask because he had to explain what missing someone is. I thought the kid was gonna have to explain to him what loving someone is, what love is, because he wants to know what love is. He wants him to show him because he doesn't know. Because what is love? Baby, don't hurt me, no more. 'Cause he's missing you. He's just missing you. And they say you can't love. I think they've got it wrong. And they say you can't feel with a heart made of steel, but you can't say that steel ain't strong. There, I just made all the references I was going to make anyways. Although I didn't sing them like I did the Spongebob reference. Or last week when I pretty much sang that entire song. Well, first verse. First two verses, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, so Metal Alice's big plan is a rehash of Divatox's plans, only she succeeded in that she actually blew up her objective, but her objective was actually less damage than most monsters get normally. Seriously, it's one column on a train tracks, and I called how they solved it. They did the Falcon Zord maneuver from the movie. They got their Zords, placed it on the gap in the bridge, the train went over it. It's the Falcon Zord maneuver from the movie. I was calling that ever since the train track got blown up. I called that they were gonna do that. And then Metal Alice grows herself with the zombats. Wait, why are they using loogies? Are they robotic loogies or what? Because, or are the people just lazy and not wanting to create other monsters for the, or was this a Sentai being lazy and Power Rangers is just stuck with the laziness, or did Power Rangers just create the laziness itself? I don't know. It just seems lazy, well, the fact that they're two completely different enemy factions and they have the same lower class enemies, and it's been a long while since we've actually seen loogies, has it? If they have appeared, it hasn't been for long. This is the longest it's in a while, but you know. Okay, so anyways, after that, Robo, the kid gets reunited with his mom, who's been away for a few days. I'm guessing on business trip, and the dad looks a lot like Matthew Morrison, but I know it's not because it wasn't him. It was slightly different, but he looks a lot like Matthew Morrison. And if you don't know who that is, just search it up and then you'll be wondering why I know who that is. It's because of my dad. No, seriously. It's because of my dad. That's all you need to know about that. Um, let's see. And, yeah, Megazord battle, Metal Alice grows, they defeat Metal Alice. Turns out, Metal Alice has another body or something, because she gets destroyed and then reloaded into the... Or maybe she doesn't get... Maybe I missed something, but it looked like she got destroyed and then just reloaded into a different Alice body. So, yeah, I think we're close to the end of Megaforce, and we're almost to Super Megaforce, which both excites and worries me because, um, Super Megaforce is where everybody's complaining now because of the past Rangers either not getting invited, rejecting the invitation, or getting invited and then uninvited. So, yeah. I, I've seen pictures of Casey. Casey's in it. I'm good. I hear Mike and Emily are going to be in it, and if they're a couple, whatever, that's just a canon thing, and I don't really care anymore. I did my share. I did my part of the universe ever since rewriting pretty much everything after Lauren came in. Well, not everything. Basically everything after Lauren came in, though. Just not everything, because the parts I didn't rewrite were already generally heavy enough, despite them saying that Mike and Emily had feelings for each other. Why did Emily run through fire? She wanted to run through fire for him. You do not do that for just your leader unless everybody else is doing it. They had to hold her back. Why? Okay, calm down. Where was I? I've been getting interrupted a lot lately. So, yeah. Uh, oh yeah. I remember I was getting angry at the Gemily moments in Power Rangers Samurai, even though I should be getting. I can't get angry because there are no character moments in Megaforce this episode, so there's nothing to get angry about. And all the character moments were groups. There were no two couple things like Gia and Troy's dance, which I don't even get because they already had the Jake Gia thing. So, uh, and if they get anything like Samurai, it's going to be Jake and Gia are set up from the beginning, but they don't end up together. The couple that was introduced in one episode and then never really brought up again will be the one that actually gets focused on in the final episode. So, yeah. Seriously. I mean, just calm down. Calm down. Just be glad that tomorrow's Tuesday and your Tuesdays are finally free so you can finally watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the day it premieres. And just be glad that your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fanfics are doing surprisingly well. What? This is your first review of mine. Yeah, I'm a fanfic writer, Gemily shipper, and a Noah Emma. Ugh, I'm sorry. It's just, Samurai just has more for me to hate and love, but Megaforce will get there. Like, I still love the Noah dance, where it's just like side to side, just side to side dancing. That's the Noah because of the Mega Power or Ultra Mode or whatever episode it was. I love that part. Noah just doing the awkward dancing, side to side. And last episode was surprisingly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because, although if Rico doesn't make a reappearance, that's going to be slightly disappointing. Although I do think they're foreshadowing something with the end of this episode. Because at the end, Gia says that Robo Knight may be more human than we thought. And I hear that they've cast someone to play the human version of the Gokai Silver Ranger, meaning probably that's going to be Robo Knight's human form or something. Like Robo Knight turns into a real boy like Pinocchio. Or maybe something happens and he breaks and some other guy has Gokai powers or whatever it is going to be. The Ultra Super Mega Force. The Super Mega Force with Ultra Mode, making it the Super Ultra Mega Force Rangers. because we couldn't get any more generic if we tried. I mean, what else is there to say? The Super Ultra Megaforce Rangers. Luckily, the episodes should be slightly original considering they couldn't get everybody who was in the Gokaiger. So, it should be more original, but they'll probably still find a way to mess it up. Probably. Maybe. I don't want it to, but they might. Because anytime they try to be original, they seem to mess something up, but they get some things right in the process. And I'm moving my head around a lot just because I'm trying to say that, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm going crazy. And that, yeah. So, this has been DeweyFin21 saying, bye.